So the fall of No Jumper unfortunately continues. Now I like Adam. I'm a fan of Adam. I like No Jumper kind of. It's not really my kind of thing with the whole gang and street shit. I don't really find that stuff to be fascinating or interesting. But unfortunately, No Jumper seems to be taking a negative turn for the worse. And HousePhone gets up, throws a drink at Adam, and tries to fight him over a conversation about his mother who recently passed away. So we're gonna look at this. It's crazy the direction that No Jumper is going in, but it's look at my Drake. Look at all my Drake songs on the set. Y'all know I'm a real Drake fan, bro. Like I'm really about this OVO shit. Like don't play with me. Like I fuck with Drake. Don't ever doubt. Don't ever doubt it, nigga. All right, let's watch this shit.
Me getting that out of the way to start was probably.
Yep. It's good to see you guys.
It's good to see you guys too.
I know.
Yeah. It's been a few weeks.
I missed y'all.
Yeah.
I miss none of you.
Except HousePhone.
There's tension in the
I
room.
seen your bitch ass. Oh shit, man. So what's up? Why weren't we here last week? What happened?
Well, you hadn't responded to me, right? And then you were on the way here, but I had already told Lush and AD like, well, he didn't respond, so I feel like he's not coming.
When the fuck have you ever felt like we needed to take the week off because of me?
When have we ever had
The tension in the room is thick as fuck, and I'm not even in the room, and I can feel that shit, dog. Like I can feel the tension, like you like the forced laughs, the like trying to find shit that's funny and shit that's not that funny, like the loaded, not loaded. Well, yeah, that was a loaded ass question. Like the loaded questions, I'm feeling it, bro. Adam is in a tight one. I ain't gonna lie.
Well, you're right.
Nigga, you didn't try to replace him like 5 times.
That's a valid question.
The Tuesdays stays going.
Oh, we're not gonna rewrite history and act as if I didn't have a valid reason at that time.
Try to replace him?
That was a valid enough reason for you to cancel the whole show.
No, okay. If you want to know, yes, like this whole thing has been a little challenging for me as well, and has really like I've never had a time on the show where I felt like something negative happened to you in particular that made me like question the nature of our relationship and what I fucking owe to each individual host to that extent. And to be honest, I just really didn't feel like being on camera, and really didn't feel like having to come on here and together a podcast while I was just.
But that's because you
thinking
didn't
about.
speak. That's because you didn't speak to me though. If you would have spoke to me and I would have been like, "Yeah, it's all good. Like, let's fucking do the show," you would have did the show.
Yeah, but I wanted to have that conversation with you beforehand, I guess.
So you could look like the good guy.
No, I just wanted to have the conversation so I could kind of know where we stand.
This is crazy that like these kind of conversations are being had on camera and No Jumper. I understand that a little bit of internal conflict can be good for content. I've seen Destiny do it with Mr. Girl and Live and shit like that. But it's you like in that case it was different because there are people that orbit Destiny. In this case, these are this guy's employees, his co-workers, employees, co-founders, people in his circle, in his business circle. So for these kinds of conversations to be monetized, I understand that there is something to be gained financially from this, possibly even, well, Adam22 doesn't need clout. He's already clouted up. But for these kind of conversations to be had in the public eye, I just feel like it's very, very irresponsible. It's always better to outsource entertainment. It's always better to find what's going on in the world and talk about it and react to it than cannibalizing yourself and destroying your business for the cash. I would say so.
Well, you did this shit to me publicly, so let me address you publicly.
And
I agree. Bingo.
Well.
That's a fact.
HousePhone's right. HousePhone's right there in case y'all can't. Because yeah, there he is. Okay. Yeah.
Like my whole problem with this whole shit is that like I never asked you to take my name out of a title. I never asked you to not lay a joke on me. I never really took any of this shit serious enough to where I really called you the way that I called you. So like you hitting me with this, I haven't been able to sleep. I haven't been able to eat. It's been bothering me. That's straight bullshit.
You don't believe that it's been bothering me? You think I'm just lying? I'm that sociopathic?
Yes, I 1000% believe that. And I believe that the only reason that you even give a fuck.
I agree. Adam is a bit off in the head. Adam is definitely off in the head because when he revealed the whole shit about HousePhone dealing with a trans woman, not even thinking for 1 second about how that would affect HousePhone's reputation, his career, that told me in that moment that Adam has gone completely money blind to everything around him. Completely. So yes, I think Adam has definitely veered off into the realm of, internet clout-induced sociopathy. I'm not a doctor, but I'm just talking my shit.
It's because everybody else is calling you an asshole.
But why
and everybody else is looking at you like a piece of shit.
But you saw the text message. You saw how strongly worded I was urging the fucking editors to make sure that it was taken out. Like, you know what my intentions were, right? I called you specifically and asked you, bro, your lack of you didn't even sound like you was even listening to me when I called you on the phone. Your tone was just, I don't give a fuck. I knew that I was wasting my breath by even asking you to edit it. Or how are you wasting your breath when I asked you not to put it out? I asked you not to put it out. You asked me to edit it out. I asked you not to put it out. The first thing that I said was, can you not put it out? But I knew as soon as that came out of my mouth that I was wasting my breath because I know you and I know you're not gonna, like, you basically the way that you view shit is like, I'm not gonna throw away this content. Oh, I filmed this thing, so I'm not gonna not put it out. I never even considered not putting it out, to be totally honest. Like, I never even had that idea because I thought we're gonna edit it out because I thought that the most likely scenario if we didn't put it out would be this person being so enraged that it was worse than the situation that would have played out if they just edited it out. But guess what?
I don't understand how this woman exposing the sexual history and sexual life of your coworker / employee. How is their rage more concerning to you than the rage and the concern of your friend and coworker HousePhone? Explain to me how that makes sense. The only explanation here is that maybe Adam was piping out this trans woman and he didn't want to anger her. That's the only explanation I can think of how Adam in his right mind could place the anger and frustration of a guest to the show over his own coworker. I struggle to understand in any scenario where that might make sense. I genuinely do. And the only scenario where that makes sense is if Adam is piping this chick out. It's the only scenario where it makes sense. The only time when men place friendship beneath anything is when women, be they transgender or cis, whatever the case might be, are involved. This is a consistent fact. So Adam has to have a good explanation for why he would prioritize this chick over HousePhone.
But that would have been a bridge we would have crossed when we would have got there. That would have had nothing to do with you. You would have been far removed from it. It would have been something I would have had to deal with on my own. But let's rewrite this and let's say that they had properly edited everything out and there wasn't anything in that episode that suggested they still would have put 2 and 2 together. No, because I told them to take out everything where there was any instance of this person saying anything about anyone I knew. That was the intention. But, and if that had happened, but the intention doesn't matter at a certain point. I agree. And that's why I felt like shit about it. I don't give a fuck about you feeling like shit. I can't believe that you're acting like you don't believe me. You keep trying to do this victim white boy thing where you're like, it's not about you, Adam. I understand that you have clearly suffered a lot more from this. I just also want you to understand that this is not. I don't give a fuck. It's not about you. It's not about you at all. I'm not trying to make it about me. You had the power in your hand.
Yeah, I understand. Yeah, it's not. I understand what Adam's trying to say. Adam's trying to say, I have a conscience about it. I feel bad. I am not lackadaisical about this. I am not careless about this. It has bothered me. I understand what Adam is trying to say. However, HousePhone is so devastated by this, bro, and I completely understand why. He doesn't care what Adam thinks because Adam has done a serious amount of damage to HousePhone's career by revealing that HousePhone had a sexual relationship with a trans woman. I don't have an issue with that. I don't think there's a problem with that. But people still haven't warmed up to the idea of heterosexual men having sexual relationships with trans women. So for a HousePhone to be put in that situation by Adam is crazy. In fact, honestly, if I was Adam, I'd have been like, look, I gotta look over this interview, bro. I gotta look over this interview myself before we put it out because the kind of shit this chick was talking in this interview, we can't have this going out in the public without it being properly curated and cleaned up. So I'm sitting and personally looking at this video. Adam just told his employees what to do and just left it up to chance. And as a result, we see what's happening. It's tough, but it is what it is.
And for it not to happen at all.
And you
This is
saw the
your
text
company.
messages of me trying
yes.
in vain to make that happen,
But
right? You saw the editor come on and apologize.
Honestly, Adam, you are so fucked in the head. I think that you took those you sent out those texts so it could look like you gave a fuck, so you could have proof. You have
Can we ask?
screenshots.
Do you think Michael and Boston Over are liars? Do you want to question them because they all know that?
I'm gonna be honest with you.
I think Phone just trying to get off his feelings.
Yeah, but I'm saying the feelings I don't think are very connected to reality. When you saw how hard I went trying to get it deleted, right?
No, but you gotta let him get his shit off.
Okay,
let him get his shit off.
I can't like sit here and have you lie about me.
I'm not.
He's not.
What did I lie about?
You're saying that I
That's just how
doctored
he
the
feels,
text
though.
messages?
I said that you could have done that, and that's not something I would put past you.
But
It's
you think
honestly a lot of
everybody
shit
in
I
this
wouldn't.
office is in on that? You think that that's
it
actually
don't
what
matter.
happened?
None of that matters, Adam, because at the end of the day, you had the power to either not release it or to make sure that you did the due diligence to edit the shit out all the way.
And that is
And
a big part of why I feel like
did
shit
it
is because I
very-
wish that I rewatched it so I could have said, hey, you guys
And guess
fucked
what?
up.
And guess what? You could wish, shoulda, coulda, woulda, all that, but at the end of the day, it came the fuck out, bro. And you, at the end of the day, you could put the blame on Mikey, you could put the blame on Bossa Nova, but bro, I called you, and your fucking tone from the moment that I called you, nigga, you was typing away on the computer. It sounded like you didn't give a fuck
That is
about what I
not
was
true.
talking about.
To be honest, if I was kind of like weirdly quiet during that conversation, it was because I wasn't really sure what you were saying. Because you were still like denying that anything even happened. But then
Yeah, 'cause
also
what if-
really asked me to take it out. So if I was kind of quiet, it was because I was trying to wrap my head around exactly what was happening in this conversation.
At the end of the day, bro, that's not up to you to decide whether it happened, whether it didn't happen. I don't owe you an explanation about what the fuck I do outside of these office doors. I didn't have to tell you at that moment that it happened or it didn't happen or whatever the fuck.
Right, and I'm not saying that you owe me an explanation.
That's the pure issue here, is that Adam, the moment, bruh, I think shit went soft, bro. Adam forgot somewhere along the way that he's running a business. And that's what happened, bro. Like, the nigga forgot for 1 second, like, bro, you run a business, bro. Like, this is you and your homies making money, but this is still a business, and you can't have the sexual history of your coworkers, employees, all that coming out, bro. Like, you can't, and you're the. It's even worse when you're the one doing the interview. It's even worse when you, the head honcho of No Jumper, is doing this interview, and you, like, bro, it looks like you put it. Even though Adam, all he did was sit down and interview this chick, it seems like you were the one who edited and put it out just off the strength of you being the one doing the interview. So it's very, very important for people who want to be in Adam's position. If you're a content creator and you want to make the next No Jumper, it would behoove you to be very, very conscientious of this, bro, because everything isn't content. I'm telling you right now, everything ain't content, and your life especially is not content. Never try to turn your life into content. Like, that's like rule number 1 of YouTube. Please do not try to turn your life into content. It seems like a quick bag, bro, and it is a quick bag, but it's not worth the consequences. And don't try to turn other people's life into content either. It always goes wrong.
I'm just saying I was trying to figure out because I was trying to figure out what the fuck we were gonna do with the podcast that we just recorded.
And again, that's the problem that you don't see. You give a fuck more about a podcast and about you
But
angering
that's not
some
true
random
because I
some
tried to
random
edit the whole
person.
thing. I told them to edit it. Like, I know that you're mad, and I'm mad about how it all happened, but I also just don't feel like it's fair for you to claim that I fucking did this on purpose.
God, I've been so hurt about this, Adam. You don't give a fuck. You thought
Do you
that
really
you had
feel like that,
Adam.
though?
You thought that you had one up on me. You thought that you had a fucking joke.
What?
You thought it was gonna be funny. Everybody was gonna laugh at me. Ha ha. HousePhone, fuck the trans bitch. And you thought it was gonna be. You thought the backlash that you're getting. You thought it was gonna be back on me. That's what you thought.
I just don't understand. I can't believe that you actually think that that's actually what I wanted to happen.
Well, bro. Okay. Well, hold on.
That's just hard for me to believe because
It's hard for you to
if
believe.
you
but
really
hold on.
think that after all these years, the connection between us is not a real friendship, that's good to know because I was under the impression that we did have a real friendship during all these years.
Bro,
If that doesn't
I
mean
see
anything
you-
to you, I'm glad that I now know.
bro. don't try to do some mental gymnastics.
I'm not doing
and flip this on
gymnastics.
me
I'm just
and
being
talk
real.
about how
You're talking as if we have never had a real friendship, and I
nigga.
was under a different
Okay,
impression.
all right. Let's do this there, bro. I've been working with you for almost 7 years, bro. This is not the first time where you did some fuck ass shit, and I just used to just let the shit slide. I always have had your back. I've always stood beside you. I have lost genuine friendships, genuine business connections because people didn't fuck with you back then, and you know why.
I know, and that's
nigga. My own mother looked at me like, I don't know about this guy, and I'm like, no, hold on, mom. Come on, bro. Nigga, you called me when we went on tour with Smoke Perp and Lil Pump, and you said you can't come back on this tour because they don't want you back on the tour. And you know what I did? I sat there and I was like, you know what, bro? From a business point, I understand. I had nothing to say. Am I right or am I wrong?
No, that's exactly how it happened.
Bro, niggas had all type of rape allegations against you. Niggas was trying to cancel me because I knew you. Just for knowing you, I was about to get canceled.
That's crazy. That's crazy. So like, I'm not gonna lie, bro. Like, if somebody stands by you through all of that and you put out like, and you feel no pressure to like make sure that sexual like history like of them does not come out, like you just tell your editor, just edit that out. Just edit that out. Come on, bro. Y'all know, bro. Like editors forget shit. Editors leave shit out, especially long interviews, more than 20 minutes long. Come on, bro. Come on, bro. Like, what are we talking about? What are we talking about? Adam fucked up, and I think he understands that. But, you know, I don't know. Maybe Adam's lying, but if he's lying, he's a very good liar. He's a very good liar, but at the same time, HousePhone has known this nigga for so long that if HousePhone says he's full of shit, I can't help but feel like HousePhone's telling some level of truth. He knows this nigga Adam. He knows him. So if HousePhone's saying, bro, you're a fucking liar, you're bullshitting, I can't help but feel like HousePhone might be telling the truth because these niggas just know each other way too well. I don't know what to believe. I fuck with Adam though, but I don't know what to believe. You know, Adam, you fucked up here. Massive.
And when you say all that shit,
come on, bro.
That's why it was so important to me that shit be edited.
It wasn't important to you, bro. You didn't give a fuck, nigga. I heard your tone of voice,
bro.
I knew as soon as the words started coming out of my mouth that I was wasting my fucking breath, and you didn't give a fuck. I knew that right then.
I mean, then why did I text the team and tell them to delete it,
bro?
Like, if you really believe that, like,
bro,
even if you weren't somebody that I've been close with for all these years from the beginning of the business, I still would have wanted to edit it out because I just think it's wrong for somebody who's a host on the platform to be exposed by somebody who comes on the platform like that.
You think that is wrong, but
we did the same thing for Almighty the other day on the Blueface interview.
You think that?
Here's the thing, though: the fact that Adam even entertained the conversation in the first place is crazy. Like, there never should have been anything to edit out to begin with. Adam should have been like, whoa, this conversation's going somewhere where we legally and principally cannot allow it to go. I'm not talking about this. I will not talk about this topic with you. No, thank you. This is about my coworker, my employee, somebody I've been working with for a very long time. We're not talking about this, end of story. Adam had the conversation with this chick, and the only reason why he's even like slightly upset, is really because it backfired, bro. Like, this man literally entertained the conversation with her, like, you know, people are going to say I'm a bad friend, but, you know, like, bro, like, you entertain the conversation. You don't get to play the whole, come on, man, you don't really think I feel that way, right? Come on, bro. Adam is kind of lost in the sauce, bro. I think Adam is lost in the sauce. I think Adam is deeply lost in the sauce, bro. I feel like this nigga has clout-induced delusion, you know? And I like Adam, bro. Like, I fuck with Adam, but at the same time, it's like, bro, like, this is such a fucking, like, either Adam's the biggest snake ever, or Adam is just like just like an idiot. Like, there's no in between, bro. Like, this is how like fucked of a situation it is. And I fuck with Adam, but it's like, in order for you to do something like this, you have to either be A, full of malicious intent, or B, like a moron. There's no in between, bro. I'm just keeping it 100. I'm just telling the truth.
That is wrong. But she commented saying some funny ass shit on your Instagram on the reel that you made with her at the AVN before you did the interview, and then all of a sudden you were interviewing her the next day or
But
the next
then
week.
I talked to you about it, and you said, "Nah, nothing like that ever happened." Which
That was after you already
believed
interviewed her.
No, that was before.
You interviewed her that Monday.
I interviewed her, yeah, probably Monday morning.
So listen, my whole thing is you knew from the beginning that she knew me in some capacity. Am I right or am I wrong?
I mean, I saw that comment that she left. That was I didn't even know that you did the song together.
So what was the whole purpose of the interview and all of that if you wasn't trying to be funny?
The whole purpose of the interview was because me and Danny had talked about her on that episode, and then record when he's saying stuff that isn't true about me.
Let him get his shit off.
Yeah, you could.
Okay. I think it was right that we do the podcast without you.
When the fuck did you ever feel like that before?
But that was the
when
motivation.
When did you ever
right?
feel like that before, Adam?
There was never a situation like this with you before where we had this much of a thing that was floating in the air that we hadn't discussed.
I think we should let Phone just get his feelings out.
Yeah,
you know
let him say.
I definitely want him to get his feelings off, but I have to correct the record when he's saying stuff that isn't true about me.
Let him get his shit off.
Yeah, you could
Okay.
respond.
I mean, if I haven't let him get his shit off,
what did I say? What did I say that wasn't true?
His life has been permanently altered. Can't nobody tell this man how to feel. Regardless of whatever the fuck you think he's saying right now, he has every right to feel the way that he feels right now. Let him pop his shit.
And that's what I was about to say earlier. Is like you don't have to.
I fuck with AD. I fuck with AD. He's cool. I fuck with him.
Too specific, but the shit that you've been going through.
Man, let Cuz talk. Let him do. Let Cuz get his shit off.
Period.
This nigga, like, I'm not even like surprised about even the way you reacting right now, bro. You've been like this, bro. You want to look like the good guy. You want to look like you cared so much. You wanted to edit it, but that's just not the truth, bro.
I mean, but we have everybody in this office can confirm that is how that was supposed to go.
It's not. Do you hear how you keep saying shoulda, coulda, woulda?
I'm talking about what actually happened.
To.
I know how bad it is that it happened. I'm talking about the fact that we tried to make it not happen.
It don't matter about what the fuck you tried to do, Adam. It's about what happened, bro. And then let's move forward to that bullshit ass apology you gave when you're on the fucking news. You're talking about, yeah, he's been going through the mom shit. He's been going through the health shit. You're talking about the person that fucking raised me, that birthed me, my best friend that died. Oh, just he's been going through the mom shit.
I'm not gonna lie, bro. If Adam and HousePhone truly have this 7-year-long relationship that they claim to have, which I believe, and for Adam to say he's been going through the mom shit, it depends on how Adam. I don't know, bro. Like, I don't know. I feel like when you're that close with somebody, you would articulate their struggles, especially their struggles with their mother. If their mother passed away, you would articulate that a lot more professionally, with more empathy, with more sincerity than the mom shit. So I understand why HousePhone's pissed, because these guys know each other very well. They've been tight for a long time. So I understand HousePhone's anger.
Are you actually acting like I have some kind of disrespect for your mom when
You're disrespectful as fuck.
I paid for the fucking funeral as soon as it
all,
happened, just because.
Oh shit. Okay, so this is where it happens. Okay. AD gotta cool that shit off. Okay, so Adam is out of touch, bro. Adam is so out of touch, it's crazy. Here's the thing. You don't bring up something like paying for your friend's mother's funeral like an IOU. Like, I paid for your mom's funeral, bro. Like, that's just some shit that just does not, you never use that as like a counter in an argument. No matter how, like, it doesn't matter if it's like, that should never come out of your mouth. Like, Adam could have communicated that without saying it. He could have been like, bro, are you really saying that I have disrespect for your mother? You know what I've done. You know what I've done for you in regards to that, bro. You know what I've done. How could you say I have disrespect for your mama? That's all he had to do. But when Adam put it like word for word, I paid for your mother's funeral, it's like, I can understand why HousePhone flipped out of his fucking mind. it's just not the way to put it. I feel like Adam is just out of touch with everything, bro. Like, I feel like, because it's not just HousePhone Adam is out of touch with, bro. Adam is allowing a lot of weird shit to go on in No Jumper, and I can't help but feel like Adam is just like losing himself. Like, I don't think it's particularly directed toward HousePhone. I think Adam just gives no fucks, bro. Like, I think somewhere along the way, Adam just lost it, bro. And I'm not even a No Jumper, like, I don't even watch No Jumper like that. I'm a chat nigga. I watch academics. So for me, this is like out of my realm of expertise. I don't really understand or really know the No Jumper, you know, universe that well. I don't really know what Adam's mindset was like 3 years ago, 4 years ago. I can't draw a definitive line in the sand, but I'm going to assume that years prior to now, Adam ran No Jumper a lot more responsibly. I'm just going to assume, just to give Adam the benefit of the doubt. So to see things turn out the way they have now, it's quite unfortunate, but it is what it is, bro. Adam has fucked up in so many ways, bro. It's crazy, bro. Like, what's going on with Adam, bro? Somebody help me understand. Like, Adam, like, tell us what's like, bro. What's going on with you, bro? What's going on, bro? No, I'm a fan of Adam. I don't have any reason to dislike him. It's like, fuck, bro. But looking at this shit, it's like I'm disappointed in Adam because it's like he's a cool dude, and yet like he's doing this fucked up shit. It's like, what are you doing? What's wrong with you, bro? Like, what's going on with Adam? Either way, it is what it is, bro. No Jumper is definitely going through an interesting it's going through an interesting turn of events, but hey, it is what it is. Like, comment, subscribe. I'm out.